Garden update for y'all. It's been a little while since I have updated on the garden. So since the Hurricane Delta passed, we had these really Laura knocked them down as well, but Hurricane Delta knocked them down. Poblanos are doing great still. I still have flowers coming up. Nice size.
I have a honeybee.
You have a honeybee? Okay, well listen. If you leave this honeybee in this cup, it can't have any oxygen. You see it's trying to get out?
Yeah.
Okay? So we're going to let it out. Let it out.
Aww.
Okay. Now, it looks like he's trying to sting this plastic. Here. Let's set it down and let it, we're going to let it go on its own. I don't know what it's doing. Looks like it's trying to sting the plastic. Listen, these honeybees are very important for our environment, okay? They take pollen from one plant to another.
And they make honey.
And they make honey. There he goes. Okay. He's flying around. Raphael, he's not after you. Now listen. He's going to go and he's going to pollinate different flowers and stuff. And we'll have more flowers.
Do wasps also do that?
No, wasps are just angry little creatures. It's important to teach our children the importance of honeybees. So, I know you gave him a flower, okay? But he has to go from flower to flower, and he can't just stay on one flower, okay? Listen, we don't play with the honeybees. We let them be natural, okay? Bring it inside. So, the poblanos are doing really good. My husband had just picked some the other day, so I'm going to make some salsa for him, and these can just stay on the plant. I did post a while back that there was some yellow marks on my peppers, and that was actually sunburn. The sun is just so hot. Around 12:30 every day, it's overcast right now, but around 12:30 every day, the sun comes around our home, and for the rest of the day until about 7:30, we have a lot of sun right here, so that was sun damage. Moon Pie is sleeping back there. I don't know if you can see him. Hey, Moon Pie. I'll leave him alone. I haven't harvested any of these yellow peppers since the hurricane. They're doing really good. They're still producing. So some of them were knocked down and they're being eaten by bugs. That's fine. I really needed to harvest the ones that I had left that had dropped on the ground, but I just haven't had time. But it's still producing really, really well. These are the sweet peppers. A while back, we had some friends come and help us cut the grass, and the guy found this piece of metal that we had used to put the grapevines up. We had this extra piece, and he just put it around these plants. And as you can see, they're kind of growing along the sides. And these are some huge peppers. I've only picked 2 off of here. Some of them were damaged by bugs, but I just looked under here, and the plants that weren't quite mature yet are now mature, and they're growing some huge sweet peppers. Look how big these peppers are. Now, these plants were damaged, I believe, during Hurricane Laura from the wind. And while they're not doing great because they're kind of on the ground, there's a little bit of bug damage there. But they are still producing some peppers, which is great. Awesome. We love these peppers. You can hear the guineas going crazy over there. They are loud. So, my okra is still producing really well. They're kind of ugly looking. They are leaning because of the hurricane winds that we got. I just picked a bunch off of here. I have been taking too long to harvest okra. I'll only come out every 3 or 4 days, and by then a lot of my okra is too hard. Like, for instance, this one is too hard. And I'm gonna leave it. I was picking it and hoping that I could, you know, still use it, but now I'm feeling around. I'm noticing, okay, it's kind of hard. It's not squishy. It's not tender. So this one's going to be too hard for us to eat, which is good to know that. It's good to see which ones you can actually eat, because if it's too hard for you to eat, now is the perfect time to leave it on the plant and let it dry out, because I can harvest the seeds. I believe there's 150 seeds in each okra pod, and so you leave it on a plant, let it completely mature, and then let it dry up. And you know it's ready to harvest when it's completely dry. It'll be like more of a grayish brown color, and you'll be able to hear the seeds when you shake it. So you'll be able to shake it, and you'll be able to hear the seeds kind of like a rattle. It'll make that sound, and then you know that you can bring it inside, keep it in a dry place, and you have okra for next year. That's the best way to harvest okra seeds. So I still have some little plants. You can see I still have blossoms on here. It's not done producing. There was lots of little blossoms on it when the hurricane came and it blew it off. So there's lots of new growth coming on. Lots of new growth. And that is the update for you guys. I hope that y'all enjoy this video. I know a lot of people have followed along to see how my garden went. I have been doing some research, and I bought some corn throughout the summer, but I never had it planted. And so I'm learning that you can plant corn late February, early March. And I will be planting lots of corn. So I look forward to recording that and posting it here. If anyone has any advice or tips about planting corn, I spoke with Nate 408 and he gave me some advice over the summer, but I just never got my seeds planted. So, well, my kernels. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope that y'all have a great day.